Okay, so I'm going to talk about something that is just kind of concerning, I suppose. But I understand it's weird for me to be myself and saying that I wear a size 13 in men's shoe. Somebody just can't accept that. I don't wear a size 12 in women. I don't want to wear a size 12 in women, especially knowing that the style of the shoe, um, it just doesn't fit. And I understand that my shoes are messed up. I was just talking about that. I know that. And of course, it could be a lot better than walking around getting my feet wet or whatever. But I don't want to hurt my feet. I don't want to have hurt feet. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I want to make sure that I have happy feet. That my feet are, I feel good about my feet. And it's just kind of how it is. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I wanna I wanna continue to live my life. I want to continue to feel myself and my growth. And if I don't have any shoes, it's better than me having ruined my feet or having someone constantly, these people constantly trying to look at me and examine me. They don't got nothing fucking coming from me. Nothing. Not even a bogus report. Nothing. One of my flexes to make sure that I look so motherfucking pretty, flawless. And that's going to require me to constantly put the steps forward so that I know that the struggle is real. I know all kinds of feet, how feet are. But I don't want to know anybody's feet better than I know my own. Straight up. And this is so serious. Like, I care so. I take pictures of my feet. I care about my life. I care, and I'm not saying nobody else cares because this is what I'm saying. I appreciate it. I am so happy that someone cares. But it does matter to me. I gotta try to figure something. At this point, if I could make it, I would walk to Kenosha just so I can be able to sit in a public library and get some warmth. But I don't have it like that, and it is not happening. And I gotta carry too much stuff with me. But as far as that, I have to take care of myself. I have to continue to be who I am for my own special reasons. I just seen I changed too. That's another thing. Like as I grow, some things they're just so classy and they look so great to me and I'm always gonna like it. It's always gonna be so beautiful, beautiful sight to see and all that. But sometimes though, it just changes and I grow and my feet are growing. I know it. And a lot of it's just and also too, I'm not gonna keep just buy I've been doing this shit my whole life. Not wanting to have bigger feet, trying to tell my mom and my dad, oh no, this is okay, because I always had bigger feet. I've always had bigger feet than a bigger size shoe than my mom, a bigger size shoe than her daughters, bigger size shoe than anybody else around. My dad always had a bigger size shoe than me though, but So I'm not doing that anymore because that is too much of a stereotype for me, and it just happens like that. Oh, this is fine. You'll be fine because it was a pair of Jordans that came out, and I had got a bigger size, and then somebody who brought it back said, the man at the shoe store said, "Oh, who you getting these shoes for? A grown man or something like that?" And it was just like I could have gotten a bigger size than that, so I was just like, okay, fine. I chose the smaller size instead of the bigger size, in which I should have now got the bigger size or whatever. I don't know where those Jordans are anymore or whatever. And I sure shared them around. But anyway, I got them back, but I don't know where they are now. But my feet belong to me, and I want to make sure that I can make my own shoes. These stores are not accountable for me. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to make sure that there are shoes around here, but they do. If they're around these places like this, then people should not be forced to, oh, I just get this size. Maybe some people don't know how shoes are really supposed to fit. Shoot, my shoes, I don't want them just to only have a little bit of room. And as long as I can fit my shoes. There's somebody that I used to tell, get a bigger size. I used to get the bigger size. And it's just, no, I'm like, those shoes are too small. No, that's how you like your shoes. You like your shoes that fit like that. But though I believe those shoes are too small. And now you talking about you having a problem with your toes and shit. Oh, well. But these stores need to know people have to buy the right shoes so that they can can bring bigger shoes around here. If they're not bringing bigger shoes, it's going to be a problem, and it's going to also give to those who want people to have problems with their feet. These are simple things that can be fixed. Some people soak their feet in Epsom salt and all kinds of different things, but them foot doctors and all that, they like to cut off feet. They like to cut off legs. They do all kind of shit for simplest things just because it looks like something. Okay, you got to look at this. Some people are putting dyes and different things into food, and it causes discoloration in people's fingernails and all kinds of stuff. And it's a serious issue. But I don't have that problem. My problem is that I just want to continue to live my life and be who I am for myself. And it matters. It really does seriously matter to me. For real. Of course, there's some sirens. I have to continue just to live my life and be who I am. I don't know. And all my own stuff. Sit there and get up and go when I want to, or, without so much hesitation. Usually I can, that type of thing. But, it's like, whenever I can, get to where I have to be. So, there's some stuff out here really fun. Coffee while it's hot, my goodness. This drinking this hot coffee, it makes a difference. I mean, it's so cold. Like so many places, it's so cold. I don't know. So it's just cold. It's just I have to do something. All of these states got different rules. Motherfuckers be lying and shit. Go fuck around, go somewhere they got death penalty. Motherfucker lie on me and then I be in jail. They be trying to search. I ain't even do it. Not nobody that I just call on and come and get me. Need to find a job. I call back to that McDonald's and answer the phone. Oh, shit. But I'm gonna tell you what, this course gonna have a goddamn problem if I can't find a job. Sit out here and just constantly be in and out of jail. Can't fucking work, can't get a job, no motherfucking where. Can't nobody motherfucking hire me, no fucking where. Do you want me to rob a motherfucking goddamn cash register at the motherfucking Department of Children and motherfucking Families, Wisconsin? I'm not scared of you. Do you want me to call you and tell you to give me all of the fucking money you got in your trust fund so I can get my son and so that I can work and buy a car and do the shit that I'm supposed to do for my motherfucking self? While y'all got car loans and every motherfucking thing else. Fuck out of here, man. This shit, I mean it. I promise you. My voice get like this. This shit is fucked up. I'm trying to work a little lousy ass motherfucking job and every goddamn thing else, but I'm not just gonna apply on no motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if the 16-year-olds, that's a motherfucking problem. Y'all teaching the motherfucking 16-year-olds just accept any motherfucking thing. No, I don't give a fuck. I'm not 16. You wanna hire the 16 because they ain't asking you so many motherfucking questions? Well, I'm 39. And I want to talk to the motherfucking owner. I want to talk to somebody that's going to answer some motherfucking questions because I'm independent. You ain't going to sit here and gamble my life at your job. I'm working, just strictly motherfucking working. That's it. Don't try no slick shit. Don't try no funny shit. It ain't no slavery shit. Don't do shit with my motherfucking name. Whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying, that's leverage. Whoever you filed on your taxes, whatever you doing, you keep that shit like that. You ain't give me enough money to even start having another kind of conversation with you. I'm not in your custody or any of that. Fuck that. I'm not selling myself. A motherfucking job. I don't even have a goddamn man. Can't have a motherfucking man. These bitches want to, Department of Children Families, the state of Wisconsin, want to share that. Every motherfucking thing I get, they believe, and I keep telling them. I just wrote to the inspector, motherfucking General Wisconsin today. I've been working on suing you all for years. It's time that I talk to somebody. Litigation, lawsuit, suing, and this has been a long time motherfucking coming. Y'all agencies full of shit. Fucked up court case, discrimination. I mean, all kinds of dumbass shit. Fuck that. The poverty, too. Can't stand you motherfuckers, man. I want to fucking go to work. I'm going to work the fuck my ass off. Can't a few hotels or someplace I can't even work because I'm about to sue the fuck out of them, so I ain't even going to call them. Fuck up out of here. And I should be calling McDonald's. How that motherfucking McDonald's over there on Sunny Slope or whatever played that motherfucking bullshit on me. Shit. Back in motherfucking April 2024. And then called the police and told them police I had on the see-through motherfucking skirt and shit. The fuck out of here. And still didn't give me my goddamn money back. Talking about why would I come to McDonald's asking for non-meat products? Why the fuck would you have an abbreviated, as they call it, a motherfucking discounted ass menu with shit on here that I can motherfucking order? Just give me my shit. That's all the fuck you have to do. This burrito don't taste like it was at first. And my body probably doing the same thing when I'm eating all different kinds of stuff. The way that it's developing in my body, it changes. I care about my DNA. I care about my life. I am pretty, and I am also, you know what? I'm highly motivated. No, that ain't scientific. That ain't a motherfucking thing that you motherfuckers qualify for. And when you gonna bring some of them scientists that's real about some shit that I talk about to talk to me? You always want to bring somebody around me that ain't talking about shit that I'm motherfucking talking about. Them motherfuckers, and why? You don't want me to get along? I don't need you to name me. I got a name on June 12th, 1986, and it's been the same the whole time. And if ever I done said all kind of other motherfucking names for myself because I wasn't living through that motherfucker. I was trying to explain some shit. Anastasia, all kinds of shit. Hmm. Watch your motherfucking self. These motherfuckers, I'm calling them motherfuckers. See, I won't be careful talking to motherfucking neighborhood around this motherfucker. I'm at your head, I'm at your ass on this shit. These motherfuckers when act scared and shit. I have to work. I have to get a job. Y'all, I can't move away from here. The fuck? I'm not about to sit here and a lot of times motherfuckers probably ain't gonna want to hire me because they probably ain't gonna want them agencies looking all around their own businesses that they own to try to find some shit. Fuck that. Bitch, I told you, don't come, take off your shoes when you come into my house. Put on your mask. My baby's here. And you didn't want to do that. And because you all up in your motherfucking shit, you didn't want to read me that, show me all that fucking paperwork you had, bitch. Mm-hmm. You begged me to tell your supervisor to take that motherfucking complaint. And after I did that and I talked to that motherfucking supervisor, bitch, you spent all them times trying to give me chapter 51. And that bitch, your name was on that motherfucking chapter 51. 4 years the fuck later, bitch, and I haven't talked to you but for 4 years, bitch, you've been they set me up constantly. Had that job lined up. They hiring at the state of Wisconsin. They got all kind of shit happening, bitch. And as soon as this court case over, I'm gonna walk the fuck away. I don't give a fuck. Promise you. Mm-mm. Motherfuckers don't know me. Lay the law down on the motherfuckers the nice and proper way and see how they don't like that shit. They don't like it at all. And they don't like that I talk what's valid and I ain't got no motherfucking education from them. Cold as a motherfucker out here. I ain't gonna do shit but get more cold. Let's see. November, December, January, February, March, April, May. It's 8 more motherfucking months of cold goddamn weather out here. Shit, maybe 9. It don't start getting too cold till about January, February. What the fuck? Shit. I know what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm about to let these motherfuckers steady stop me. I have to walk the walk. I have to talk the talk. I have to continue to be who I am. I can handle this. But right now, I'm fussing because I'm cold right now. And I know the blankets are going to dry and everything. It's not going to take away from what it is. Jasmine Renee Davis, okay, she just had to go through a little of that for a little bit of time. No, absolutely not. This stuff is all valid. This stuff is all real. What are you talking about? I'm straight. I want to have some fun. I'm gonna have so much motherfucking fun. I want to flash my money. I want to have my shit and have fun. I don't give a fuck about this shit right now. All I ask is that I can take care of myself and be like calm and collected as possible. That means not motherfucking starving and dying out here. Because I'm going to cut the fuck up. Shit, motherfuckers do all kind of dumbass shit around here. They don't give a fuck about shit, nothing. They ain't gonna be shit. They ain't gonna do nothing the way that I want it. They never do. They never have. Shit. Everybody so busy crying and doing different shit like that. And then the motherfuckers supposed to be professionals. Can't even rely on them. It's time for y'all to step aside. There's some motherfuckers out here that want to work. I want to work. It's some motherfuckers who want to actually work. You motherfuckers don't want to do shit but learn how to live your personal motherfucking life. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You got all that money and you can't figure out how to make your ass happy or your ass clap? Get the fuck out of here. You don't know how to make yourself happy? You got a job. It ain't good enough. I'm trying to get 2 motherfucking jobs. Matter of fact, I called Texas Roadhouse today at 9 something this morning. I want to see if I can wash some motherfucking dishes up in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Why? I'll leave one motherfucking job and go to another one. I got hired at a hotel in Kenosha, right? Couldn't work it. Couldn't figure out how I was gonna pick my children up from who's gonna be there for my children. I would have had to work after they went to school, and then I would have got through with the shift about like 5 o'clock. They were trying to pay me all that. I couldn't take the job. They hired me. Called the hotel this time. They ain't really hiring now. She said call back in July or whatever. She said she was gonna call me. But this is the thing. I can't expect anything from anybody. That's the fucking thing. This is my life without any of this shit. And that's why people used to walk for miles and travel to a better situation. I just watched this documentary. And they were getting paid like maybe $1 or $2 a day. And they would get on buses. And they would pick like things such as like cotton and beans and shit. And when they have picked all of it, they hop on a bus. And then they go to another city. And they have like these little huts and shit. But they stay in these places and they barely make any money. And they've been doing it since they were young. I mean, talking about modern day. And people sometimes sit up there and they're like picking and choosing, almost like slavery days, but they ain't calling it that. And it was some white people too. They were driving in their cars and shit, taking care of their family, all that. But this is the thing. Some of them had their own personal beliefs or whatever, and that's what they relied on. That's what sustained them. And that's all fine too, right? But for me, what sustains me is me. I want something more for my life. And I should be able to travel to a better climate, to feel better about myself. These motherfuckers sit there and try to give somebody a pill so that they can't feel the cold weather. They be sitting there fucked up, gone in the head and shit. Just sitting there fucked up. Until things get better. And then somebody had to fucking reverse exercise me to fuck off of it. Man, please, I was able to get off all them drugs and shit on my own. I dropped that shit. They call it cold turkey. It wasn't no motherfucking cold turkey. It was just me turning the goddamn page. It was me living my life. I felt my brain coming back. I felt my body coming back. I know what the fuck I have to have for me. And not but this is the thing. Not everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? I've been a child before. But children have feelings too, though. You know what I'm saying? They know what they want. And they can't always get to it. But I ain't about to sit here. And I sit at the kid table. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? I sit with the children. I talk to the children. I care. I don't care about any of that. And maybe I can't keep up with a conversation with some other people. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, where I am is whatever. But I have to grow. I have to get to where I have to be. And for some reason, I'm just carrying this luggage to say, hurry up, you gonna miss your bus because you got too much stuff. When they see you coming, they just take off running from you. It's true. Oh yes, they do. Bag lady. Straight up. That shit means something. And I'm not here to say any of that shit. But like I said before, but you motherfuckers go ahead and call Tyrone. That's what you could do. You call Tyrone. And you can't use my phone. How about that? And these are things, you know, I have an education too. But today, like, what is it called? It's off of meritocracy or something like that. And it's a state of having success, right? Based on talent and efforts and skill. But a lot of times, a lot of people can't display that because they don't have proper nutrition. I get the fuck, like somebody say, wow, you gain a lot of energy because you just yelled at me. I had to take everything was in me to yell at you to get the fuck up off of me. But that don't mean that I can put it in all of this and show you what I'm doing every day, all day. But I ain't worried about it because although they may say that merit is political, I'm proud to say that I got something of my own. And I may not be able to show it today, but I'm going to weather this storm. I'm going to get through it according, and I don't care what anybody has to say about me. It's hard. It's hard for me. My mom, last year, she just was so concerned. How you gonna make it through this winter? You gotta do something. Just go to them shelters, you know. I can't let you come here. But you cannot. You can't be. I said, Mom, I'm gonna make it through. And I did. You know, and it's stuff out here. And for me, I care about my mom. I don't give a fuck how grown a motherfucker try to say that I'm not because I'm still referencing my mother. Well, I care about her feelings for me. I care about what she has to say about me. And I don't want to keep having to do shit that's going to stress her. But I tell my Mom, I'm 39 now. You going to have to realize that I'm going to tell you if I'm not confident about something. But Mom, if I'm confident, I'm confident, Mom. Straight up. And that's how this shit is. I have to keep referencing all this different stuff and going through all this different shit or whatever. It is what it is. But I have to live my life. You know, guarantees and nothing is that other than me taking care of myself. And I'm confident. Rubbing my body, just getting there. Oh, look at you! I ain't seeing no progress. You're not making any progress. I ain't making it overnight. You know what I'm saying? What you might tell me to just go ahead and get surgery to do it right now, so you can take a look at it. But I'm gonna have something irreversible in about 5 motherfucking 10 years too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna conform to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna be taking that much notes off of my shit. Because I'm gonna literally be putting in the work. I called emergency ambulance. I go to y'all places, I call you for your rescue. Then can't get a ride motherfucking home. Can't get a ride home. What kind of shit is that? Don't got no motherfucking ride home, dog. I got a ride there, and that's where the fuck it's supposed to end at. Believe that shit. Cause you ain't put in this fucking the problem that how the fuck somebody's supposed to get back. I gotta call about 10 different people for one goddamn transaction about some dumbass shit that you improperly did to me, and I'm feeling the effects, and I don't motherfucking like it. Nah, I've had enough of that shit. I don't need you. I don't need that dumbass shit. I know what the fuck I have to do for myself in my life to get to a better, a more adequate place. People believe, okay, that medicine is whatever. Yeah, okay, but you know what? There's some other as well. When people talk about cure. No, what about some healing? You can't remove my body from me and expect me to be okay with that. And not even know that the body is going to regenerate either way. So I'm going to heal what I have. I'm going to take care of what I have. My pinky toe used to look black. Stay trying to put some polish on me. Promise. Woo. Until I start wearing my shoes that's not so smart. Who the fuck came up and created that shit? There's some professional athletes right now to talk about how they motherfucking pinky toe, that little toe, is black on their motherfucking foot. And if they go to the wrong person, guarantee they're gonna be one to fucking cut that shit. Cause they have fun with it. Bitch, you better go and do something. Fuck that. You ain't about to be doing no experimental shit up on me constantly. You ain't never cut off nobody's legs, so you got me right here, and you can check off the boxes instead of check. You got other, and that's what I'm trying to say. Somebody look at medicine one way, somebody look at medicine another way. Somebody look at just touching and feeling as medicine. It depends on where. They talk about the Greek and all these different people who look at shit in a whole nother fucking way. Somebody on strike. Well, come on. Matthew McConaughey just shared some 5 minutes ago. I'm talking shit to Matthew McConaughey. Wait a minute. I just literally said something about Matthew. You don't look all that motherfucking handsome though. Yeah, come on now, you don't look better than me. To me now. But that was so funny because I didn't even see it, but I got to know, like, how am I getting a notification now from Matthew McConaughey on my phone? Yeah. Shit. Now. I keep biting on here. Look right here. Shit. It's a popular shoe brand that could be going on strike, though. I'm not making this stuff up. For real. That's what it just said on my phone. It's sad. Wait, it says, okay. Okay, it says worker worker strike could keep popular shoe brand off shelves. So some people can't even afford the shoes that they work at. Let's say go to where the shoe was made. You make the shoe for $1, $2 and sell it to United States for over 100 and 200 times the amount that it was made for. How come I have to struggle to figure out how I can make my own shoes? They're not teaching that shit here anymore. Because they want to study leverage and wage war and inflation and tariffs. They want to keep making money like that. Newsflash, that's not even my government. Them not even my people. Them not my folks. That ain't my kin. Them ain't my kin. And then they want to sit there and arrest somebody and put them in a jail so that they can get them involved. City arrest me and now they got me in Gurney and all these Illinois places and shit. Got my mug shot. They want to go down in history with my name somewhere up in there. You're gonna pay for that shit. This is a business. This ain't no motherfucking slavery, motherfucker. But they find that they were going to try. Fucking Shelter had all these bitches with babies and everything fighting me. I whooped all their ass. They tried to steal my motherfucking phone and gonna try to like talk to my son and tell him to kind of come. I said, what the? As soon as I walk over there, I go look outside. I come back around. These motherfuckers saw themselves jumping on me. You don't know me. And I was high. I had smoked some weed and all that shit. I was high and whooped their ass up off of me. That's a bit. Don't fuck with me. Y'all thought I was gonna be a little lazy ass bitch, like I was out of my mind. But you know what? You better sit the fuck somewhere and stand the fuck somewhere and grow your motherfucking mentality. Straight up, because this is simple shit. High, not high. I don't want you to touch me. You're getting the fuck up off of me. That's just how it is. Fuck, I'm about to sit there and fall asleep while a motherfucker whooping my ass. What sense does that make? I might as well turn around then. You're not keeping my motherfucking phone. Then Ashley and the other bitch stole my phone, called the police. It was right across the street, Kenosha police. Then Racine police wouldn't go get it. I had the exact address with my phone at. Don't you tell me shit. You don't pick and choose when you want me to be in your motherfucking government. I'm not. You like my motherfucking phone? You want to see what's in it? You like all them text messages you see? You even more fucking hateful now? Nah. Motherfucker, get what the fuck you paid for, bitch. Nothing. Now you madder at me because I'm not as stupid as you're trying to make me be, but then shit is even more fucked up and you can't do a motherfucking thing about it. And you found some good information, you still can't do shit about it because you ain't supposed to have it. And all you got to sit on that information. So now you stalking me, harassing me, trying to get other shit to find the story and say that you later grabbed it and got it. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do all kind of stuff. I don't be knowing why motherfuckers sit here and track what I say, track my phone, track all this shit. But I gotta care about me. I be seeing the shit that they be doing. Okay, it's a class clown. It's a town crier. Oh, this person is mentally ill. So they gonna call their group of people to come up to the Department of Motor Vehicle and try to drive me crazy and provoke me enough times that I'm gonna get charged. How the fuck you gonna charge me with disorderly conduct, right? But then you charge a motherfucking Kenosha unit over 200 people grooming children. Kenosha, they grooming, they call it grooming. But you gonna charge that man with disorderly conduct and he grooming a child? The fuck that's supposed to mean? You see what I'm saying? So when you don't describe it, anybody can look at that now, that disorderly conduct, and be like, oh, now, oh, that's gonna excuse you for throwing somebody in jail for disorderly conduct because you don't have any charge for that. Many things. Shit, my motherfuckers don't want to talk to me now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know damn well you fucking fighting 200 motherfucking your employees that's grooming children. The fuck that's how the fuck you grooming 200 fucking cases? Damn, do you got that many employees? That's damn near what, a fourth of your motherfucking staff, if not a third. Fuck out of here. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. And you know what? I ain't mad. But why don't you ask some shit? And they gonna try to say, you put your child in public school, you can't tell them what to teach your child in public school. They trying to get the consent age to like 14 now and all that different shit now. Damn. But then the thing is, a kid you still ain't getting rich. You know what I'm saying? How you growing them for you? Because they're not attracting. Well, they're not getting scholarships. They're not going to honors classes. A lot of them. What are you growing them for? Poverty? To stroke your ego? Why? You need a backup plan? Could you sit there and believe that the body cannot heal itself? So you want to go younger and way younger and harder instead of putting in time to improve your eggs, improve your sperm? Because there's some women out there doing this shit too. Or you need somebody with a strong back. Okay, but the thing about it is, why aren't you asking for permission to do this? There's many parents that probably would be like, what does it mean? Okay, well, okay. I don't know. This shit's stupid. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm my bride. I'm my motherfucking groom. How about that? Shit's out of hand. Sit up here and just do the messiest shit constantly over and over again. And these kids, they be forced to it, not knowing. Your mom doesn't care about your education. Don't bother your mom about this. Your mom probably wouldn't care. Your dad is not around. I have children. And I promise, when I say this, I mean it. Those men that I had children with, that's business relationships. Okay? That's not. And I have to look at it for exactly what it is. I take them to court. I'm gonna handle my business. They are not my friends. And they ass can go to motherfucking court. Straight up. Because I don't have to explain the motherfucking reason why. Now, and when I get to a place where I ain't gonna take my own self to motherfucking court, I go to what? Shit, shopping. God damn it. I take care of my own life and do the things that I have to do for myself. My struggle does not belong to them or anything. But I want to know, at what point do you still want to be in some kind of business relationship and all that different stuff, and you are not present? You don't want to talk to me. Just keep me out of your fucking whole conversation. Ain't no reminiscing. Ain't no none of that. Just release me. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? You working with these people? Since when you ain't working though? Since when you ain't had a motherfucking job for this goddamn long? I'm not buying it. Fuck that. These motherfuckers got a government shutdown, but they still getting paid. And then dumbass motherfuckers like Kenosha, Wisconsin, Racine, Wisconsin, and join their government. They didn't find it as a badge of honor, and they still going to work. And they ain't even learned everything before they got into that shit. They just using it just in case. They all want to sue each other. But here's another thing. A lot of them agencies about to be fired. I hope they do take away the food stamp program. I hope they do. I really hope they do. I am not playing. What's up? I hope they do. And not only do I hope they take away the food stamp program, it's a lot of motherfucking programs that they can just go ahead and motherfucking keep away. Because you ain't doing shit but poverty constantly. Like, get no fuck about, you know what I'm saying, yo, poverty. That shit is not a good look. You don't give a fuck about shit. Fucking sit up here and you don't give a fuck. The courts ain't doing their job. Them bitches, I submit my shit. I tell them what my subject is. They write that I just put a bulk of papers. They cheating me in court. I'm not even fighting they not even looking like I'm fighting my case. They put some random, and who the fuck is DE? These motherfuckers lousy. I don't care. Lose your job, bitch. Motherfuckers used to say, jump off a cliff. They used to tell people to jump off a motherfucking cliff. Straight up, jump off a cliff. Now, and if a motherfucker want to question me, they ain't going to question me. You know why? Because they're going to have an explanation. Why would I say something like that? You want to know? How many of them handcuffs do you got in your motherfucking back pocket? Them pink ass motherfucking yellow and green and orange. All them different fucking turquoise ass motherfucking legal goddamn gadgets that you motherfucking got while you swear this shit cute. Plain and simple. It don't matter. I can be prejudiced as I want to be prejudiced. I can do the things that I want to do if I ever so choose or please to. And nobody can say anything to me about it otherwise. It makes a difference. And it does. And it always has. I have to take care of myself. I'm not going to keep excusing this poor shit. I'm sorry. And as bad as I need some, I'm already eating the worst fucking food that I possibly can goddamn find. Because I have to eat. I'm feeling sorry for myself in the ways of what I buy for my food, and I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm eating like I'm feeling sorry. That ain't feeling sorry for myself. See, I have to talk to myself through my problems. Because if I was, I'd be eating some nice potato soup, some kale and all that different shit in a nice good thick soup or stew. These motherfuckers be quick to cancel somebody and all that different shit. And I'm expected to pick up the pieces. They do anything and everything. Because what? You sit here and want to pay a motherfucker back, you rebellious against the very shit that you out here pushing. And I say, you know what? This is the problem. This is the problem. Everybody want to keep on going into them people's house, getting up in their cupboards, eating their shit. Ain't leaving $1, ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I don't have to file taxes. I don't have to do a motherfucking thing. But what I can do is learn that motherfucking the rules. And stand up for myself and make some motherfucking shit happen. Some money. I'm not going to keep joining their stuff and being all extra sentimental and all that. It all has its place. I mean, so many people around sentimental. I can't get with it. Not like that. I got my own way. I suppose my sentimental would be married. I don't fucking know. I had so much of this shit, it don't make no motherfucking sense. It's not the end of me. This shit is just happening. It's just like, oh, I can't wait till I turn 18. Everything is going to be so much different when I turn 18. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't know. I have to explain everything. Constantly you have to be convinced and numbers to like, oh, all these holidays. They put in motherfucking summer clothes out in the winter. Winter clothes out in the summer. Can't walk in the store and get a pair of motherfucking pants or nothing really on the normal shelves unless it's clearance. It's cold right the fuck now. Oh, you should have got your shit in the summer. What the fuck you mean? Cause they buy that shit cheap and they, you know what I'm saying, buy it on season. They do the same thing with the produce. They do the same thing. They fucking around too much for me. I don't care. But I'm about to start doing other shit. As soon as I can. As soon as possible. Shit, man. I called today and ordered the food stamp card, right? They said, press 1 if your car has been lost. Press 2 if your car has been stolen. Press 3 if your car has been damaged. I cut that motherfucker up. No, you're not going to keep me on food stamps longer than I asked to be on food stamps, right? They're going to keep me. I was supposed to get off of food stamps in June. They kept me on public aid through July. Damn near to July 30th. And so I was like, oh, okay. No. But this is the thing. I want to repay all them motherfucking food stamps back. All that shit back. I got such a good hand. I got such a good fight. And I'm just wondering what I'm about to do. It's about $180 of food stamps and income. I have pure rationale. I have so much that I have to do with no money. Like, very little money. And I have to eat. I gotta buy food. I gotta get me a pair of boots. I gotta wash. Even though my mom said that she would wash those pants and coat I had, that brown pants and coat I had. She would wash that. Wash it. She said, put it here and I'll wash it. No, Mom, it's not your responsibility to wash my stuff. I don't want to have that kind of relationship with my mom because I want to use that time for something better. I don't want my mom to have the job of having to wash my clothes and not have time to sit there and have some laughs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. But ain't shit I could do about it. I appreciate my mom. Thanks, Mom, for the coffee today. So, like, my mom bought me a tent. And I was so upset, disappointed in my mom. But I said, what? She's like, I ordered this tent for you. I'm like, fuck. The fuck is your problem, Mom? Why would you order me a tent? I can't even be mad at my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a mad person. But I don't take my anger out on people. I'm not even frustrated. I don't have frustrations. I don't have madness. I don't have confusion. That's not me. And I don't care if you find, that's what I said. It's so tough to be a person. It's so tough to be a human. And I don't have to be. That comes with a cost. Okay? And so I'm going to find something else that I am. I don't have to be a mammal or any of that. So what? So now what you going to do? And when you find that and you count the cost, that's when it gives you an excuse to try to put me in a cage and to put me in all kinds of changes. Because it's not valid. Especially with the machines that you use, it throws off the machines, right? It adds stress, right? You sitting here abusing me and giving me pain from handcuffs, but telling me that my blood pressure is high and that you're going to get a court order. First of all, you get a court order to take these motherfucking shackles off my feet so I can dance. Now what? But not only that. Hello? I have to be able to move my body. I want to feel where I'm coming from. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care about any of this shit. I'm not in competition with you. I'm not hating on you. None of that shit. I swipe through Instagram. I don't be want to hear what a fucking female got to say to me. I don't. For what? That's not what I'm doing. I'm not interested in it. I'm really not. I don't care. I don't want to hear shit that you gotta say to. For what? You ain't saying the shit to me anyway. So I don't have to sit here and listen to it. Shit. And what the fuck is a female? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Barely be wanting to see the men that be dressed up as women. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. And if you got something worthy to say it. I might can hear it. These are all the problems that I have in my own life. They sit there and talk about how important teeth are, right? They talk about how unhealthy someone is when they don't have teeth. But they sit there and they use their system, and it's obvious. They pulled out my teeth to make me look unhealthy. And when push become to shove, they're going to try to say, I don't have my teeth. So that's going to be their episode, their drive to say that I'm sick. Because they had to pull out you did not have to pull out my teeth. You didn't have to fucking touch my teeth. It's a difference between healing, repairing, and curing. You ain't cured me. You ain't fucking healed me. You ain't even repaired me. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I have to still make the choices. And then my fucking dental place gonna come and try to bring me a big ass motherfucking cup of sugar to get on my Facebook page and have all this shit from a fucking another girl. Oh, I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. That motherfucking grocery store is in a crime ring. It's been fighting me so many times with so many of them motherfucking places like that. I don't trust Aldi. Aldi is some bullshit. And I don't give a fuck if it's from another country or not. I don't give a fuck how good that milk chocolate, that dark chocolate, all that shit was. You ain't changing shit. Where's your pure shit without the animal products? Give me some. Where's the other chocolate without the fucking animal products in it? You make it too easy for motherfuckers to sit up here and fight me with your shit. Straight up. And you fight me. You have up. Them motherfuckers sit there. Chapter 51 me, dentist. A dentist that I don't even go to. Chapter 51 me. Never been to their shit. They came to me. Don't even have parking spots. Familiar Dental. Don't even have motherfucking parking spots for their employees. They're gonna try to tell me if what I could do. How the fuck you? That chapter 51 can't possibly stand. I have to continue to live my life and know I just don't fit in. So many people balding at the top of their hair and shit. It's a reason for that. It's a goddamn reason for that. It's something that all these people. I was looking at this thing yesterday. These black men, they all favor one another. It was so weird. I said, damn, are they all eating pork? I'm looking at them trying to figure out, how the fuck? What y'all all, it's something that they eating or something that they doing that they all, cause I don't know if they were cousins or what, but they were doctors, biochemists and things like that. And they discuss how things have been created. And then they have how people are sanctioning in the worst way. And these words are being used improperly from people who don't know the extent of the word. But they know that when they use the word, it imprisons, it incarcerates, it harms. But they don't know. They try to say they don't know. But a lot of them motherfuckers know. But it's way deeper than that. So my responsibility is just to start at right where I'm at. I said, oh, that's ground zero. Ground zero is like the foundation. Ground zero is like nothing is there. Oh, okay, that's what ground zero is. Okay. I don't know how it's ground zero, but it's ground zero. So you can't impress me if it ain't at ground zero. You know what I'm saying? Not 6 feet under though. But I don't give a fuck. If you want to talk about start at 6 feet under, it's some shit that need to come up. If it's even the fuck there. Because a lot of y'all slick ass motherfuckers, and I'm telling you, they stole my dad dentures. Just say the fuck they did. The sun is out, and I just feel so everly pleased that it is. And I'm not easily pleased. I don't want to be drunk. I don't want to be a little tipsy. You motherfucker, oh, here a little strawberries, here a little champagne, loosen up a little. Oh, I can loosen up a little, but I'd rather tighten up. I want to tighten up. I done had, all that shit never worked for me. I can't keep a man. Shit, I don't give a fuck. No, and I'm not about to answer to your substitute. I have to live my life. Motherfucker, you busy, you only got 5 good minutes and you gotta go. You might as well just, what you want? What you trying to see if it's some snacks up? You might as well look in the refrigerator. You might as well look on the cabinet. You might as well pour you a glass of water. Get you some milk. Get you some juice. Hey, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. That's the healing right there, because ain't nothing else. Motherfuckers talk about how they want to have sex with me. Do you know what you saying? No, I don't know if you do, because it ain't about me going and kicking with you at somebody else's shit, and then I suck your dick and get, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of nourishment from you. It ain't about that, because it's more than that. Sit here. I ain't about to sit here and be disgusted from all these people that you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be looking at me like, because of me, it was because of them, it's me. Like they all contributed to me. That shit is embarrassing. And this is why people talk about younger. Who can keep their children when the fucking schools are grooming them without permission any goddamn way? And those doctors that are, some of those doctors, it's some beautiful doctors. All doctors ain't the same kind of doctors. I'm telling you, just because somebody's got doctor on their name don't mean shit. They got a doctor in motherfucking performing arts and stage plays too, goddamn. Pretend. It's some motherfucking pretend goddamn doctors out here too. So when I look at my situation, I have to do it for me. I can't worry about how these motherfuckers. When I say, hey, you ain't my cousin, it ain't because I give a fuck about something. No, I'm not. I'm still not about to have responsibility for a whole bunch of motherfuckers who I ain't fucking with. I'm just not. Because I care. But I'm not about to keep up this motherfucking family tree. The fuck? Money don't grow on trees. Of course it don't grow on trees. It comes from motherfucking cotton. And all kinds of other stuff. Why can't I show up as myself and see people for what? And motherfuckers say, you are crazy. Something is wrong with you. Somebody just told me like 2 or 3 days ago, you are, literally told me to my face, you are going to hell. I was looking around like, did this motherfucker just really just say that? This motherfucker just told me out the blue that I'm going to hell. How? I ain't got no car to go to hell. I ain't got a membership. I ain't got no motherfucking door. Ain't shit. Ain't no way I can get into the motherfucker. Ain't no, I don't have any affiliation. to go to hell. And I sure ain't gonna go from the fucking you ain't sending me to hell. And I'm just looking at like, what the fuck? This shit is really goddamn happening. These motherfuckers just sent me. You're going to, and they probably so for real. Like, why? Wait a minute. But why is it that you know what I'm saying? Like, it's trying to realize that everyone is different. Like right now, shit, a motherfucker, I could be like, I'm just so terrible. My toilet paper wet. I don't know how I'm gonna wipe my ass when I gotta poop. My paper towel wet. I ain't even get to that until now. That's terrible. Shit. And I'm not out here I'm eating some food that could easily, kind of like stop me up some or whatever. But I still have to poop. Shit. Man. But motherfuckers sitting out here and they believe in all this stuff and it does not make sense. And I said, I'm so sorry I ever mentioned that stuff around you. It wasn't the normal thing to do. That's all I got for you, though. Ain't no more title to my name from you or anybody else. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, and that's just how the fuck it is. I'm not expecting anything from anybody. When I was out here before, hey, you got somewhere for me to go? Can I come and stay at your house for a little while so I can figure something out? I don't have anywhere to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't have any open cases. Oh, yes, I did. Just a case with my son. But it wasn't like a criminal case. But then they said no. But then I said, you know what? I don't want to go and impose on anybody or go to anybody and bring all of that static to somebody's house that it's not their fault. And then one time, somebody said to me, like, people ain't just gonna change their whole life and do all this stuff for you and all. And you know what? I felt so terrible because I was so ashamed because they were like, can you give me like $50,000? Because they know, you know what I'm saying? Out of $1 million, they know I could have gave them about $50,000, right? I was so embarrassed because I was cheated out of my money from an attorney. I was supposed to get over $1 million. I know for a fact that motherfucker stole. He got over $1 million from me spending the fuck out of my shit. And these courts are trying to drive me crazy because they don't want people to know that they doing it. They're the poor people. They are the ones that are really fucking poor. And that's why they lazy as a motherfucker. They don't even, them motherfuckers they don't do shit. They don't do a motherfucking thing. They won't even motherfucking look. I told that motherfucking attorney for the case with my son that I want to file defamation charges. That bitch ain't said shit back to me and it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. That's a part of the case. You're not fighting, bitch. You wait one court day every 6 months to talk about how I did not do shit. And bitch, you ain't told the judge why. You probably upset. The judge might start looking at me. He might become a fan, motherfucker, if he knew how hard I'm coming in this motherfucking case, bitch. But you want to keep it away. You don't want to follow all these motions. I said I want to sue them for defamation. You know how to do it. Why the fuck are you on the case? Whoop they ass, bitch. Whoop they ass. 2 of y'all. It's a man and a woman. And y'all can't even pinch the bitch? You can't whoop they ass? That's what you're hired to do. to whoop somebody, you're the certified head buster. That's what an attorney does. An attorney fights. An attorney argues. Oh, you ain't never. See, these motherfucking soft-ass, fake-ass attorneys, they ain't about a motherfucking thing. They ain't busting a fucking grape, and they show the hell and the fuck and the heck ain't busting a sweat. And y'all not gonna tell me that I gotta be incompetent because I fight my own shit. And you'll be looking stupid because the motherfucker, damn, she kicked your ass like that. She don't even have a law degree. I know all my own shit, just like you learn somebody else's shit. That's how that shit works. You don't got your own problems. I got my own. I don't give a fuck. I whoop your ass again. Keep talking. That's what motherfucker can't fight in the court of law now. Come on now, motherfuckers don't play. Them judges be walking around with guns. And badges. Shit. Fuck out of here. And that's why motherfucker want to try to keep me away. I don't need your motherfucking badge. Do you understand that I got my life to live for? That's enough shining bright on me, motherfucker. Step the fuck back, then. These motherfuckers not fighting. They're not doing anything for me. Not nothing. I have to sit up here and let time just go by, and I'm fine. As if all this shit just happened so that they can improve, and I just reap all the benefits of being pacified and coddled and put in a motherfucking crib. Where is the crib? This fucking bench. Shit. Fucker ain't got no motherfucking promises made out to me. And so I just find that I have to walk the walk. I have to talk the talk. I have to live my life and still make plans. I got somewhere. As soon as I get my motherfuckers be like, man, I know as soon as you turn 18, you getting the fuck up out of here. I'm gone. 18 where? Oh, you're 39. Why you talking about 18? Don't fucking worry about it. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm on. Don't worry about why I said that. You ain't gonna figure out every motherfucking thing because you don't want me to explain shit. I have to sit here and worry about, did I hurt your feelings? And it didn't have shit to do with you. Why did you get in my shit and fuck around and get your feelings hurt? That's just like bro man from the 5th floor crawling in Martin motherfucking window every night, making a sandwich, kicking, you know what I'm saying? Got something to drink every motherfucking night. Martin wakes up. The fuck? Bro, man, you sitting up in here. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, what you doing up, Martin? The fuck you mean it's Martin, like, what you mean? He said, you usually sleep around this time. I'm usually in and out smoothly. I don't have to sit here and count how many pieces of lettuce I have, how many pieces of bread I have, and it ain't gotta be like that. But you ain't about to sit here and ask me what the fuck I'm doing up and woke in my life while your ass got your schedule to come through and make a motherfucking. Do you know I damn near could invent the sandwich generation, motherfucker? Not everybody is gonna feel me on that. There are some fights that I can motherfucking totally win, except when I look at you motherfuckers, how you sit there and you wouldn't even talk to me straight. It just don't do right, huh? And that's okay. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to. But you're not gonna tell me that I can't ask any motherfucking questions when I could just pick your ass up and politely place you right there. It's ways to do that. I don't have to call the motherfucking police on you to have them to try to kill you, okay? But that's your motherfucking tactic. That's your motive and shit, not mine. I'm not going to say thank you all the time. I'm just not. That's not who I am. I'm not just around here thanking motherfuckers. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. It's not me. I don't feel good saying it all the time. It just don't work for me. And I don't have to. I can say something different. I can do all kinds of shit. I can show my appreciation the way that I show my. I'm not. What is it to be thankful for? Because when I want to take, I could think in a big way. I could do it on my own and how it is for me. You even want to be saying sorry to no motherfucking body, man. Telling you, that motherfucker get on them drugs and shit and go through all that shit, motherfucker be ready to quit. Fuck you. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Shit. Sierra can't get no motherfucking food unless I go to a goddamn church. Get your dumb ass out of here. And them churches be accepting that nasty ass motherfucking food from them motherfucking places. I know the fuck you lying. Fuck them churches. You motherfucking bitches. Promise you that. Fuck you churches. Them the nasty ass, filthy ass motherfucking churches too. Accepting that expired ass, nothing ass, fake ass bread and shit. That lousy ass shit y'all be motherfucking having out there. And then you gonna let United Way give you that shit. Y'all ain't shit but a motherfucking fucking ring of goddamn bullshit. The motherfucker gonna tell me it's from a church. What kind of fucking church is that? That's the dungeon. Posing as a church. You got the wrong motherfucking name on your shit. And the people supposed to be the motherfucking church. But that building, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather see a church that tell you to your face they ain't got shit for you. You ain't got shit coming. Motherfuckers sit there and try to, oh, you're a church, you gotta give me this, no, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. They don't have to give you a goddamn thing. You ain't in that shit. You don't just walk in somebody's motherfucking church and then expect them to buy you a house, buy you a car. It don't work like that. Go to your shit. Put in some effort but you not welcome every motherfucking where. I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to sit here and go through that shit. No. It's the state of Wisconsin versus Jasmine Renee Davis. But you motherfuckers want to sit there and involve religion and everybody. You need extra motherfuckers to fight. It's a reason for that. It's a long time coming, man. This shit is here. That motherfucker said, my ship has finally come. Mad because motherfuckers jumping off them ships and all that different shit before they... You literally, this is not going to be a pleasant experience. I see it already. You didn't tie them motherfucker up in shackles and told them they had to wash off every fucking fiber off of their fucking everything from their fucking country. All of their nutrients, all of their everything. They had to strip themselves of all of their nourishment from their country, from their work, from their labor. You made them come completely unclothed and naked with no trace of their substance or from where they're from. And then you made them walk through something to the point of no motherfucking return. Put them in shackles. Forced them on a nasty ass fucking boat. Called it Jesus sometime. If you motherfuckers so bout it, tell the truth. Maybe you'll get a lot more success. Maybe a motherfucker will come and fuck with you because they see that you ain't scared. The Ku Klux Klan out here doing a motherfucking thing. And I said it before in March. I said it again today in October. Motherfuckers sitting out here talking about the Ku Klux Klan. You don't know shit about them. You don't know their mission. You don't know what they got permission to do. You don't know what they doing. Motherfuckers ride up on you and get fucked up out here. But you only look at the outside, don't know shit about the substance of the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan. But you gonna tell me I'm going to hell. You motherfuckers want to put me in jail and walk around here like you a motherfucking police officer. I don't want no motherfucking white woman telling me a motherfucking thing. I don't even want a motherfucking white woman talking to me. I don't want a motherfucking white woman trying to act friendly to me. I ain't motherfucking scared of a goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck. And a Mexican woman can't say a goddamn thing because them bitches act like they own some shit. Bitch, Latin don't mean Hispanic, motherfucker. So you can keep it motherfucking pushing. If you want to take it personal, that's even more of a reason why I don't want to fuck with you, bitch. Because you in somebody else's shit. Mind your own motherfucking business. With your extra dose of motherfucking immunization to make your shit look longer than it is. Don't hate on me because my shit thick. But bitch, don't worry, them pussy hairs gonna curl up sooner or later with all that black dick your ass been fucking and sucking. That's what the fuck, why my shit straightening the fuck out. Now, if you got something to ask me, I don't leave much room for a margin of error at the fuck all. This is where I'm at in my life, and you can't hate on me. I can choose. I ain't gonna motherfucker sit here and let a motherfucker bogart their way. You don't have permission. Too many motherfuckers out here just acting like they gonna fucking stand in my fucking way. Shit, the shit is fucked up to begin with, and you expect a motherfucker to believe that you here for some fucking safety. Man, sit there, I shoplift from J.C. Penney's in Regency Mall, right? I had a motherfucking plan to begin with. I said I was gonna go in there. I just wanted to steal 2 things. That's it. Maybe 3 though. A pair of Levi khaki pants. A pair of Levi blue jeans. And a motherfucking briefcase. I ain't asked for much. First of all, I went out the wrong motherfucking door. Instead of me walking into that motherfucking mall, I should have went the fuck out the door and been on my way. But I went into the mall. I didn't ask my dad. I wanted to be grown. I knew I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Trying to reach the status motherfucking quo because I know what I wanted, how I wanted. I've always wanted to be professional. I've always wanted some shit for myself. You motherfuckers ain't providing nothing. The motherfuckers sit there and stole my shit and put it in they motherfucking thrift stores and shit. It wasn't no consignment. I ain't getting no motherfucking money back for that shit. They sit there and told me, oh, you can live here. Some of the people live up here 7 years, all that. You let me break my shit down and bring my shit to what looked like a house so you can steal all of my stuff, even my photographs. Y'all don't got a motherfucking thing for me. I believe in myself. Motherfucker, police, it was a grocery store. They had a grocery store before in Regency Mall before. It was probably like 2003 or something like that. 2002, 2003. So I run up in the motherfucking grocery store. The white man comes there, right? And he says, I'm like, no, I don't want you to arrest me. Don't arrest me, all this shit, right? He said, how about we just act like a happy couple? He said, let's just act like a happy couple and walk side by side. I won't let anybody see that you had the handcuffs on you and all that shit. I'm like, man, nah, I wasn't really feeling that shit. I'm still going to jail for stealing. Ain't nothing that anybody can ever cause me to do to fucking steal. It's not that serious. I don't have to motherfucking steal. I won't steal. I don't give a fuck. It ain't that bad. I can get what the fuck I want. I'm not stealing. Shit. Not about the motherfucking steal. I had no reason to. Jason Sonnenberg tells me that I'm doing too much in high school because of my shorts. I said to him, he said, come on now, Jazz. He's standing next to me. I'm standing there like I'm motherfucking big and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was probably in like 11th grade. He said to me, your shorts are, come on now, you doing too much. Your shorts are too short. Come on. You know what I told him? I said, no, my shorts aren't too short. It's just my legs are long. And I had to break it down to him and let him know a motherfucking thing or two with his smart self. See, I got this from the juniors department, my age. This is what the fuck they have for me. Now, you're not saying anything to any of those other people who put on them same shorts. The same size. It's the same motherfucking shorts. I told him. I didn't say it like that. I said it's so professional. He said he couldn't argue with me how professional I said it. Because I had enough of that shit. They already had me in special. I'm going to wear my motherfucking shorts. I ain't showing my ass for these niggas out here. I'm kicking it. I don't give a fuck about them Kenosha ass niggas. Shit. I wasn't on shit while a bitch is sitting there making fun of me at homecoming, talking about my big ass motherfucking camera that my dad passed down to me, bitch. While you sitting there with a motherfucking paper disposable ass motherfucking camera, bitch. You supposed to be my motherfucking homegirl hoe, but you mad and you talking shit about my old ass motherfucking camera, bitch. And you snapping pictures with a motherfucking disposable camera or some little shit. Yeah, my big ass, extra big ass. I guarantee if I drop this bitch, it ain't gonna break into 1,000 motherfucking pieces, bitch. Yes. I have to go through all kinds of insecurities and block this shit to try to fit in with them broke ass kids. Fuck them kids. I have always been at an advantage. And you not gonna tell them royal children and all them extra rich children. I was just watching something about Oxford. That man from Yale told them children, them college students from Oxford, how they are all rich. They more goddamn it grown up than some of the motherfucking grown ups because of the education that they have and how they can make it. Not because they have their ass in their body. Not because their teeth are fully grown. Not because they're still growing their organs. They're still growing their wombs. They're still growing their testicles. They're still growing their sight and their smell and their hearing and their feeling and their touch. That's not what the fuck I would say. And that's not what that man was trying to let them know. He said I said, what? He said Yale has a corrupt admissions process. I seen it for myself before I even watched this shit. Ain't nobody sitting here walking me through these doors like that. This shit that I lived out there for myself. But when it comes to me, I look at that shit. It matters. He talked about the same shit I just said last week about motherfucking merit. He let them know you are at an advantage. Look at the school that you are at. He said that about what? It was a number, maybe like 50 or 60% of them, right? They came there. It was some numbers this man said, right? He said because of probably like their intellect or whatever, right? 60% of them were there for that. But he said, like, I don't know. But you know what he said? 0.9. You were 60% out of 0.9. Some shit like that. Where they do that at? 0.9. Only 0.9 out of all America. Private, religious, public, personal, political, academic. It's only 9%. And y'all right there at Oxford make up 60% of 9%. I'm going to break it down to you for size. There are people out there that have endurance and stamina, all these things, and still don't have the information that you can have to sit up here and make millions of dollars a year. And they still will be pissed off because it's you, because you might be 22 and they might be 60. You know why? Because they did not have access to the information, because nobody let them get the books, because they didn't have the money, because they taxes. You know why? Because in their neighborhoods, their aldermen aren't really aldermen. They don't give a fuck about cleaning up the community. Their water fucking sucks. The streets, ain't nobody repairing the streets. The taxes are staying the fuck low. Gentrification is a huge problem. But hey, if you can get through it, get it while you can. Buy low, sell high, whatever you have to do. But these motherfuckers ain't gonna sit here and try to break me down to size for my own personal self and say that I'm mentally ill because I'm trying to learn and be something. And they tell me because I'm 30 that I ain't supposed to have a menstrual cycle, that I ain't supposed to bleed, that I ain't supposed to want more for my motherfucking life. And like it's just over for me because that's the motherfucking statistic. Like my black ass can only live till I'm about 30 something. That's you. I am not Jesus Christ. I don't, at this point, I don't really care to meet Jesus Christ. Straight up. Because it comes with too much shit. Ain't no telling. Motherfuckers might want to whoop my ass. Because I know Jesus Christ look good than a mother. I know that motherfucker looking good right now. These motherfuckers sit out here and do whatever they want to do. They say whatever they want to say, and they hate on these people. These children, I don't give a fuck if they staring at their tablet all motherfucking day. They come up with this shit and they learn. My baby himself learn how to draw these motherfucking. My son have a motherfucking photographic motherfucking memory. These motherfuckers trying to steal my son. You know what motherfucking that same Northside Library did to me? They tried to steal my son drawings. Yes, the fuck they did. I'm telling on y'all bitches. Now, you ain't gonna get away with this too easy, because you know why? It's gonna be some rich ass motherfuckers that's gonna fight you for my son and for me. Richer than you, bitch. Richer than you. More rich than you. And guess who gonna win? Me, because I'm gonna whoop all y'all motherfucking ass. My son, John, they want to collect his papers. I was like, what y'all gonna do with them? That's, you know what I'm saying? They talk about they submit them to somewhere and all this different shit. No, you're not. You didn't ask me. Give me that. You didn't ask me for permission. You don't automatically get to collect people papers and submit them to see who's going to win. You ain't asked me for a motherfucking thing. Then you going to have these motherfuckers tracing and following my son. My baby taught himself. I gave him the tools necessary and he found what was good for him. Motherfuckers, you ain't gonna encyclopedia the shit out of me and I know that I know what the fucking encyclopedia and encyclopedic motherfucking mean. My dad always told me I pay the cost to be the boss. Cost mean it was already done. Ain't give a fuck about no prepay. I already had that shit. My baby look at something and he draw it just in his own. You know how them motherfuckers say the artificial intelligence got arcade. It looked like it, but it's their own version of it. I'm not about to let y'all steal that boy. He came from somewhere. He did that shit. And you know what? Summers Elementary and Kenosha Unified School District hated on my baby. My baby went into their school carrying books, learning. They want to fight me. Don't even want to give my baby books or any of that shit. That boy used to cry if he couldn't get a book. He didn't care who had the book. He want every book that whoever is around. It don't matter if it's homework or whatever. I'm like, I gotta wait till tonight to read this book because it's gonna be in my baby hands. He's gonna get this book. You do not know me. I decorated their rooms. I decorated the 6149 106th Avenue. It was a door that went straight into one room. I went to the Dollar Tree and got the alphabet and put it all around the ceiling on the wall. And also the alphabet and the numbers. I had a motherfucking big ass tube TV and the VCR, and I drove and met somebody out there like near fucking Racine County and got a big ass box of all these Disney movies. Man, they gone. The VCR gone, of course, and the movies are gone too. I taught my baby how to use that motherfucking VCR. This was before he got the motherfucking Kenosha Unified School District got their hands on my baby. I'm gonna tell you now. What's up? You gotta get off me, okay? Ooh, I don't know if you real or not. You look like like a robot or something. Okay, go ahead. You looking okay? Very intelligent. Anyway, so my baby was learning how to rewind and fast forward and do all this different stuff. Singing songs and doing all kinds of shit. And one time, he was dancing and fell down and his tooth kind of went through his lip. Took him to the motherfucking hospital. I could have took care of myself, but let these motherfuckers, every little thing, I gotta tell them about it. No, I don't. This is not your life. They keep on making a report to find ownership, and they don't do a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Motherfuckers ain't have any juice to give him. They ain't ask was he hungry or nothing. Then, one time, I had bought this cake mix. And it was like blue cake mix, red cake mix, or whatever. So Divine eat too much of it, right? Take her to the hospital because her poop was coming out red. I didn't know what the fuck. Hospital knew it. She knew it. I didn't fucking know it. You know what? The motherfuckers at Aurora. Matter of fact, one Royal St. Catherine's didn't even motherfucking tell me. They just got me fucking literally worried about my baby. Why is her poop coming out? I said, oh, you ate that motherfucking cake. She ate too much of that goddamn cake. My poop wasn't coming out like that. But see, I have to learn. I have to do something on my own. I have to live my life and be who I am for my own self. Shit. I have to care. These people, they are working, but it's not. They don't even, it's abuse. It ain't no friendly competition. It's none of that. They're starving. They're not only are they starving, they're starving. They're forcing people into poverty to kill them. Trying to use people as livestock and hummus of the ground, and they don't give a fuck about that either. They don't even figure, they're not putting in the effort. That shit, some of that shit in the books don't even be real. It don't even be true. And then they misinterpret it. But I can't get a book. I can't learn about the stuff that I have to know. I didn't ask them to tell me about any goddamn thing. I didn't say, can you give me the information on, the Dow 600 or some shit like that? I didn't ask them for that. I'm already on my way to some shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. My dad had a movie called Trading Places. He had all that shit for me. That's how I learned from that shit. The stock market, you ain't teach me that shit. James Rector Davis made sure I knew about that shit. I don't give a fuck about you. My dad had another interest of his own, but just in case if I ever had a desire, he made sure that he provided. He supplied for me. And all you motherfuckers that got his shit, then you ought to know motherfucking well where the fuck I'm trying to get to and how the fuck I want some shit for my motherfucking self. Y'all ain't on a motherfucking thing that makes sense to me. I don't give a fuck about you because that's not it. I don't care. I have a better time and be more excited to see how much motherfucking moisture I have between my motherfucking legs. Now, that's something you can't take from me unless you want to starve me out here. So I cannot eat. Then the fuck y'all motherfuckers talking about ain't no food stamps gonna be around for them because of a government shutdown. How y'all still getting paid? Send them home. Let them collect unemployment. Because what happens is they work their job, they fuck up, they still get unemployment, and they get their motherfucking what? Sabbatical. A motherfucking sabbatical. Do you know how many people that work their ass off that can't get on a sabbatical to learn more about some shit that they sitting there scratching their head about that you did not tell them about, that you lied to them and made sure that everything was perfect until a motherfucker like me come along and stressful than a motherfucker? I mean, I'm thoroughly representing every fucking thing. I look like what the fuck I've been through. I ain't about to let these motherfuckers sit here and over media me in an inappropriate way and have me to say, good thing I don't look like what I've been through. I look like what the fuck I've been through. Flex. Shit. I don't care. I don't care. And I don't fucking care. After me sitting here talking for 1 hour and 49 minutes, I'm warming up. But you know what? Something happened to me last night. And I like talking. I like moving my mouth. Yeah. I had a feeling near my mouth right here, right? Something. And it shot down like a motherfucking bolt of lightning. Down through my motherfucking leg. I said, this is all connected. My mouth matters the most in so many ways. Look it, I'm talking right now. Look at my neck is moving. All that shit. Then they be telling me to shut up. Don't talk. They sit there and want to hush people up. You the only one that get to talk. This is why they have superstars. Because they have found a way to grow their life. Grow their body. Professionals. But only so many because you have found a way to monetize that. There are places who, everywhere you look, somebody look good around that motherfucker. They might be poor and I might not have money, but they got some nice bodies. Oh well, I don't even fucking care. What do I have to really look forward to but my own self? The rain coming down, I had to go through this shit and hide from the rain. If I had my own shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be able to go right and drive my shit and do it all over again. It's nothing. So I'm not worried. I ain't scared, but this is some poverty shit that I'm in. Motherfuckers sitting there controlling my money. And it is what it is. But the conspiracy to keep me from being able to work and go to school. Yeah, that too. That part is a problem. I'm suing Gateway Technical College. I'm suing Carthage College. I'm suing Herzing too. I'm suing motherfucking, what is that? Bryan and Stratton. I tried to work things through with all of them motherfuckers. Oh, and what is that other one? Concordia? Oh, please. Ugh. I got my work cut out for me. All I need to do is motherfucking put it in order and just like a seamstress. That's how I can explain that. But I don't have my needle and I don't have my thread. And I did not have to go to motherfucking the store to, you know how some people sit up there and they buy their patterns and they use them and then they draw it on it and they cut it up. My shit is mine. All my shit. And I do not care. And a motherfucker mad because I don't want you to get none. You ain't the homie. You don't need none. But what you better realize is you're going to be happy that maybe I stimulate the motherfucking economy, but you want it to be your economy. You want it to be you. And then the motherfucker sit up there and going to try to make me fucking retarded like a motherfucker and disabled like a son of a gun so that they can also take my money, right? They want to work the shit out of me and have me out here working my ass off because I can barely see. So I'm running around trying to hurry up and get every the fuck the thing I can like this until they decide to push it forward until I call the wrong motherfucking, the most inaccurate agency and they lay the motherfucking what? Whatever the fuck down on me. And then try to lock me up and put me into some that I can't get out. Them motherfuckers try to have somebody ask me, have I ever been in a group home and all that different shit? I would have to sign so much paperwork for them people to be my custodial guardians. I mean, they make it look real nice and good. I'm going to tell you something. Their so-called cousins, right? They weren't looking out for me. The motherfuckers was working at a place. I was stupid. They lied. I was not working at that place. They told me this is what I'm going to do. And I could have probably got a job there. Some shit happened But I was not working there. Although they were managing the place, and guess what? I used the name. And what happened was, now it looks like I work for a place, not like they can say some shit. But one good thing it was, the letter did not say, the letter said that I was about to begin employment with them. It didn't say that I had been working there for a long time or anything like that. It said that I was about to begin employment. These motherfuckers sit there and play me on they don't own me. Twins don't motherfucking own me. Open Arms don't motherfucking own me. I got a job. Open Arms, I was so motherfucking ashamed. They fired me. And I didn't fight because I had a job working at Finish Line. I got hired. I worked a full day. They still haven't paid me. I was working at the front desk secretary. I knew more than the motherfucker who they had right there. She was acting real fucking shady or whatever too. Some black person. But I was answering the calls. I was working there. Bashar comes in there and says, what is she doing here? What is she doing working here? It's like, I've been hired for days. What the fuck is this shit? So then they cause a stir up and a scene. The one dude that used to be fat, that was working in Twin's store, I had went through the interview process, and then I had a letter sent in and every motherfucking thing. They sit there and stole my contact. You know what I'm saying? Like the referral, every motherfucking thing. I did everything legitimately. All these motherfuckers sitting out there and claiming me. If I didn't have any belief in myself, I would feel like I had nothing left. I have everything to gain in my own life. I have been all around this motherfucker building all this shit. Like a motherfucking test dummy. These motherfuckers don't own me. I've been had a problem. And I ain't got no Kareem and Bashar and all them, they dad. Shit, them motherfuckers have been on my Facebook friends list for probably at least 15 years or something. But I have a problem with the way that what the fuck you putting out into the community and how you put out into the community. Especially when motherfuckers sitting there talking about they buying dog food to eat up out that motherfucker because it ain't shit, or they don't got enough money to buy the real motherfucking food. I ain't bullshitting. This was about 10 years ago. Motherfucker gonna tell me, oh, I think I'm the shit. I said, I just don't like going to Twins, seeing how these black people just standing out there. They fucked up. They struggling. You steady selling shit out here. I mean, and people walk up and you know what? This is what they get. Yes, you make sure motherfuckers get cell phones. You make sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating, but I'm telling you right now, you do not own me. And I'm going down the line. Twins, I'm not hating on Twins. Twins it matters. Twins matters in the fucking community. It does. Your store is appreciated. But that does not take away from me handling my motherfucking business. And if a motherfucking mad, you don't need to be on my motherfucking Facebook page. You need to be fighting your motherfucking, while y'all seeing politicking and shit. That's who the fuck you need to be going up to, watching they shit and seeing what the fuck is going on with you and your shit. Because I'm not what you looking for. This is my own problems. These motherfuckers out here fighting some shit for these big motherfucking companies, doing the same shit for them companies that I'm doing for myself. And I happen to be doing it better, and I happen to be doing it all on my own. And then these little bitty motherfuckers in these little local agencies, they see that and they want to force themselves. Oh, I'm your social worker. I'm no the fuck you ain't, bitch. I got too many motherfucking could be niece and nephews, cousins, and all kind of shit before you could ever think that you gonna come into my motherfucking spot and take the fuck over. And I ain't hiring nobody. None of y'all. You don't know me. I don't have a family. Now what? And I don't got no motherfucking social work. Bitch, you didn't sit there and thought shit sweet until you see me. Oh, damn, she believe in mental illness. We about to get this bitch. Cause who the fuck gonna sit there and be tricked by mental illness? They ain't never threw that mental illness shit out on me until I got on my Facebook page and started talking about, oh, this is anxiety. Oh, this is this. Or whatever. Now they want to throw that motherfucking incompetency up in there and shit. Cause now they see, man, please. I'm telling you. Kenosha got Twilight motherfucking shit for all kind of people. There are people who are put on drugs that literally legally sit up there and listen to music and hallucinate and think through their childhood and miss their spouses and everything, and they cover them and they allow it. They look at their children's life and they flashback and they go down memory lane, and then the music stops. And they right back to doing the fuck they were doing to begin with. Mind your own motherfucking business, nigga. I'm straight. I'm living in it now, though, goddamn it. How about that? But usually that be the white folks. Because black folks, they call that shit what? Alzheimer's. The fuck out of here. You ain't gonna keep on putting no motherfucking hallucinogens and my motherfucking soda at the buffet, bitch. Or my motherfucking water. Bitch, yeah. It is. Prescribing the wrong motherfucking medicine. Walgreens dumbass tell on themselves told me. I cut the fuck up on them. How many times they try to give me the wrong motherfucking prescription? Tell me if I can't even pay for it. And then when they didn't have my date of birth, they say, oh, it's the same prescription, but we got to give you a different pill. That shit don't even make sense to me. You gonna poison me now? How is it the same prescription, the same doctor, but I can't get the same pill? Give me that bag. It's the same shit. What you mean? Why does it have to be a totally different pill? And then on the motherfucking state of Wisconsin website, they call it waste. When you get a prescription drug, yeah, they fighting. Oh, I'm out here. I know. They said it's waste. When you get a prescription drug, knowing that you can get a motherfucking generic drug. Because a generic drug may as well work just as effective. Get the fuck out of here. You plagiarizing ass motherfuckers. Well, I ain't screenshot it, but I'm gonna make sure I post that shit. Yeah. Okay, check it out though. This is a problem. How is that waste? That's the drug. That is what's being advertised. That is what the doctor is saying. You don't tell somebody that they getting, oh, you all are in so much fucking trouble and I'm living proof and y'all mad at me. uh-uh. You don't say you're gonna give Cymbalta and give somebody what, duoxetine or whatever this fucking shit called. No, the doctor said Cymbalta. And not only did the doctor say Cymbalta, that's what could have been agreed on. Not the other generic shit. So you're false advertising. You're putting the pharmaceutical company at risk. There's different ingredients. So much so I know that a lot of those companies no longer even stand by the drugs. And they are being forced to keep their name on it because so many people are referencing them in their paperwork. They got 30 different names for some of them drugs though. They ain't even recognizing it. Because it's so motherfucking walked on and stepped on and all this different stuff. It's a problem. But they call it waste, and it can be constituted or it can be said deliberately as like a defrauding fraud type of situation. Yes, that's what the state of Wisconsin is on. Telling the motherfucker, if you give somebody, all them in trouble. I'm in trouble. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. I'ma fuck with the real thing or nothing. I have myself. I know how to make my own self laugh. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna figure some shit out. If I be walking around here busting orgasms all motherfucking day just to stay warm, I'm gonna be rubbing the fuck out of myself. And them motherfuckers gonna keep kicking me out for 3 days for wiping myself. Oh, motherfuckers tell me, if you prescribe the name brand, that is waste. If you buy a more luxury furniture because it's something that you like, instead of shopping around and buying a cheaper version, you're in trouble. You're frauding and all this. I said, what the fuck is this? You mean to tell me I gotta sit here and work for 10 hours with my ass hurting with a 30-minute lunch break and a bitch complaining because I'm shitting too long and she also has to shit and you only got 1 or 2 or 3 motherfucking toilets and I can't even get a motherfucking lazy boy motherfucking office chair in this motherfucker, and lazy boy got the nerve to have a store in motherfucking Kenosha now? Get the fuck lost! Laboring out here, man. All day, every fucking day. This is the truth. I'm telling the fucking truth. And it don't hurt. It feels so good to me. Motherfuckers need to hear this shit. You need to know what the fuck is going on. They still treating this shit like motherfuckers don't have the internet. But check it out though. They still using Google and the cookies to stop people from getting all kind of motherfucking information. If I put my name and my date of birth in there, they're going to let me see what the fuck I want to see. I read for hours back in September about Google and cookies and all that shit on my motherfucking social. I don't know if a motherfucker missed it or not, but I read and described it. Not only that, if you spell a word wrong, or if you looking up the lower categorized thing of it, that's what they're going to keep showing you. Dumb shit. So if I'm searching up Apple, they're not going to show me, you know what I'm saying, the origin of apple, like that come from a cashew or a nut. They're going to show me just a plain red apple and a whole bunch of shit about apple, but they're not going to show me how apples are being separated from its origin and broken down and our apple's really supposed to be eaten. Maybe the fruit's supposed to stay on the tree, but motherfuckers sit there. I don't know. Some of this shit like tomatoes and all that, they say tomatoes are not supposed to be eaten. Tomatoes are a plant and it gives off gases as like some kind of pest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tomatoes give like insecticides or whatever the situation is. Now, I'm not declaring to be some motherfucking expert on that shit, but I can let you all know that I can, goddamn it, tell you I don't even have to emancipate my motherfucking self, because that's going to give you permission to fight and say that I once was yours. You cannot do that. All these motherfucking dual citizenships and whatever. So why do I have to have a passport again to go to Africa and you tell me that I'm African American? But you Italian American motherfuckers got y'all citizenship and y'all sister cities and all that motherfucking shit bringing right along with motherfucking Kenosha, huh? How come you don't got no motherfucking Africa on that bitch? You ain't going, huh? I was like, okay, gateway study abroad, I'm be out this bitch. No, you kicked me out. I told y'all too motherfucking much about me creating my own motherfucking curriculum. How you gonna tell me I can't get my own classes? I can't choose my own stuff. And gonna tell me that if I was to go back to Gateway, then I can't pick my own classes, that I have to let them pick my own classes. Otherwise, they're gonna kick me out. Bitch, you can have Gateway, because I got Gateways. Motherfucking sue they ass. I couldn't even sue them for 2 years. Now 3 years, going on the 3rd year. Check it out. They said that if anybody, you know what I'm saying, contact, they're gonna try to send me to jail. That's okay. Matter of fact, Monday you'll be hearing, motherfucker, I don't care. I don't have the money to file these lawsuits. So I sue you all as one big whole thing and name all y'all as co-defendants, then sue you all criminally all together and sue you all civilly all apart. Co-conspirators like a motherfucker. Would you like that? Oh, would the district attorney office accept it? They been knew it. They ain't picked that shit up yet. So what I'm gonna do is call to motherfucking non-emergency tomorrow. Maybe even today, motherfucker might try to catch me while I'm sleeping and report Gateway criminally and tell them a few things and get a motherfucking court case number. Not because I answer to the motherfucking police department. That's because Gateway answered to the police department. You know why Gateway answered to the police department? Because Gateway called the fucking police on me. And I recorded that shit. It was no reason why they had to call the fucking police on me. Because I was not agreeing to what the fuck they had to say. What the fuck do I have to listen to you lie to me for? Tell me why the fuck I'm here today. In Kenosha. I'm not agreeing to that. I didn't do anything wrong. I was doing my work. As a matter of fact, I was on probation. I was fucking around with some shit at Kavasi. Some shit through UW Extension. I was kicking ass all over the place. Putting in work. I never have been good enough for this shit. I never made it happen. But I have managed to take care of some things on my own. And one thing is, I don't have the taste for somebody else's motherfucking meat up in my goddamn mouth. I get hungry as a motherfucker. It's easy for me to go somewhere and buy a motherfucking dollar burger. I'll sit up there and drink me a motherfucking gallon of milk. I can build my bones. I'm a long way from home. I don't need to sit up here and constantly do everything like you. I'm not like you. I don't want to be like that. I want to live my life for me. And I do not have to sit here and beg all these people for my life. That is so unattractive. Look like a motherfucking what? Motherfucker, see, 39, bitch. It's just a lost cause for you when a motherfucker 25 look way better. Motherfucker 21 look way better. They got a lot more time, a lot more promise where a doctor ain't gonna get away with stealing their menstrual cycle from them. They got less, you know what I'm saying? So much because you stupid ass motherfuckers always stereotyping the shit out of somebody. So a motherfucker ain't gonna wanna fuck with me because I look more dead on paper than alive. Because these motherfuckers steady trying to give me clinical deaths, civil deaths, shit like that. Not they can't give me a physical death, but they literally try to give me a clinical death, civil death. Clinical death is where they try to say that I'm mentally ill, like brain dead, or have some like schizophrenia and shit like that can never be healed, and they a motherfucking lie. And that same motherfucker say, if I go to somebody else, it can change. The diagnosis never had to stay the same because they want to look like they healed me through their therapy. Because they tell me, Women and Children Horizons told me, don't go to my own therapist, to go to theirs, that I couldn't go to my own doctors and therapists. They had theirs. Theirs never answered the fucking phone. And they knew I needed a house, so I was doing anything I could. Ain't none of y'all ever took the place of my mom. And I'm not about to sit there and make you believe that you motherly to me. And that's what the fuck it looked like. And it wasn't ever that. I ain't gonna sis the fuck out of, cuz the fuck out of to let you know that you know what I'm saying, bro the shit out of you. No, man. I ain't convinced. I'm not impressed. Them motherfuckers want me to go in, and so that can't nobody have the evidence but them. That's what they want to motherfucking know. They talking about I can't, if I'm on state insurance and I get even a vitamin, I can't pay for it out of my own pocket. And that's only because they want to tell them to give me a whole different pill than you know what I'm saying, they want to poison instead of heal. Cure, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Cure is not healing. I'm a healer. I'm a provider. I'm a creator. I don't have to hurry through my life. I never have to die. And I don't have to pretend to be anything. I just continue to live my life and be who I am for myself. Sundays have been some of the most beautiful days of my fucking life. It's nothing that anybody can tell me that I cannot sit up on a Sunday and look at how beautiful a Sunday is going to always be to me. That's just because I don't give a fuck whether it's the first day of the week. I don't give a fuck because it's a sun and a day together. I don't give a fuck how enlightening it seems like Sunday just always a bright ass motherfucking day. Don't worry about it. But I don't have to tell you so you can pretend like it means something to you. It don't. And now that it means something to you, bitch, it means even less to me. And I don't care. So now I have to change. But you want me to motherfucking update you on that too. Bitch, how can you keep up with your own lousy nut? Bitch, were you born to just only replace me? Did they tell you that you have no life of your own? That everything that you do is because of me? It gotta be something. Straight up. Something. Gotta be motherfucking something. Shit. But I had to charge my phone. I live for me. Ain't nobody the head of my life. But I'm so happy with me. And I know a lot of people ain't fit me and hearing what I'm saying. But I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna work the fuck out of my shit. And I'm gonna grow. Somebody came up to me and asked me if they could help me get a house or place. I said, can you help me get an office space? Can I use it as an office space? What about that? Come on now, make it make sense. Anyway, well, I'm out here. I'm happy. I'm just learning, and I'm be so much drawn. They talk about black people because black people, they want to have reason to believe that black people's skin more thicker than white people. See what I'm saying? Don't have shit to do with you. But anyway, just want to talk about a few things that matter to me. I can't keep shrinking myself. I can't keep going through this shit. Like, I have to be my own self. And that changes. Some shoes are made, and specifically, a lot of people have subscribed. Why would everybody subscribe to this shit? All the shoes got to be curved like that. Not all of them. Some of them go out. See what I'm saying? But people keep buying a shoe that's going to fuck your shit up and fuck your toe. They going to keep selling it. When a motherfucker stop buying the shoes like that, guarantee they going to figure out a way how the motherfucking player hates. Or they going to figure out how to impersonate. Or they going to build something that's going to be way motherfucking better. The motherfucker can level up. But if they complacent and they comfortable and they ain't got to get out their motherfucking comfort zone, they're not. I'm not in your comfort zone. You don't got to get out your comfort zone. But believe me, when I'm trying to make a way for myself, please stop stopping me. I don't need you. You know better. You look at your own motherfucking raggedy ass. And if you believe that everybody's supposed to be like that, why do you keep letting these motherfuckers cut people's feet off and legs off and toes off and all this dumbass shit? I'm not going to walk around here just hurting just to look like something. Yes, I may have some problems, but it's no match for my growth. I'm out here, and I care about who I am. This is my body. And for whatever it is, for whatever it's worth, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I have to keep on keeping on. Please. And that's how I put my style. Tell me how to motherfucking write my report. Or say it. It's my shit. Now, and that's why motherfuckers be out here and be called doctors and all that shit. And they be having all kind of fabulous shit. They pull from where the fuck they want. Boom! Just like that. Ain't no sous chef. Ain't no culinary motherfucking artist. Ain't no motherfucking none of that shit. I'm just myself. Not gonna let these motherfuckers sit here and keep labeling me. That means something. Oh my goodness. I charge my phone at 10%. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And I'll come on some other time. Sure, of course, with a live video. I'm not doing this shit to put on the show or convince anybody to believe me because I'm in trouble or any of that shit. This ain't just no fight. This is me living. And you know what? Sometimes I plead for my life. Please. I'm out here. I ain't nothing beg for a motherfucking thing. And I'm not. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.